Today we will go a little bit off topic, actually, and talk about how to record your screen, how to record your screen bigger than it is physically. The thing is that my normal resolution of my native screen is 1024 p, right? And the YouTube doesn't actually like it very much. So let's see. Here's my OBS, and of course, first thing that we should do, we should change our resolution here, right? In order to make us a bigger canvas. And here it is. I manually set up 1080p resolution here, but of course this will only result in this space and nothing more else. Well, the thing that we will be using is actually TigerVNC. What it does, it basically creates a virtual X server that will run your applications in parallel to your normal desktop, right? Not only run but also render them. Okay, so in order for us to use this functionality, we will need to, well, of course, no sudo pacman as VNC server, no, TigerVNC. But also the thing that we will need here is virtualGL. Right. So yeah, of course I won't be executing this because this has no point. I already have this package. So yeah, now when this thing is installed, we will need to actually configure our VNC server. This is done with just typing VNC server, and that's it, and executing it. You will be prompted for password and so on, but I won't do this here because I already have this. There's nothing really special about this. However, this by default will enable your 0.1 server. Let's actually start with config. Yes, you need sudo in order to change this. So the thing that I'm using here, this is just the name of the desktop. Here is my desired 1080p resolution, and this one is a pretty important parameter that tells VNC server that it should deny any connections that are not going from the local host. Now the second thing that we should be doing here is we will be editing X startup file. Let's see. And for my case, it is very simplistic. I am using LXQT desktop, so I start LXQT. But what is this? Well, VGL run is actually a virtual GL thingy, which actually tells us to start LXQT with virtual GL rendering enabled. So what's the problem here? Why can't we just use VNC without VGL run, right? We actually can, but the thing is that for XVNC, which is actually a backend for TigerVNC, it is not really possible to access your video card, your graphics card, right? And because it doesn't have the access to 3DX server, which actually governs your graphics card on Unix-like systems. Okay, so and if you just need to stop your VNC server, you can do just this: VNC server, kill, and the number of X server you wanna kill. Okay, now what we shall do is we need to just start our thingy, right? And we can actually do this just by typing this. Okay, so you see some LXQT notifications are popping up, but there's nothing critical here, actually. Oh, actually, let's just start VNC viewer. And here you can see that I can access my display here. It is on my local host, and it is on, actually this is a shorthand for 5901, but yeah, just one. Okay, so it is important to not to resize remote session on connect. See, this is checked by default, but you will need to uncheck this, because otherwise your resolution will not be as you desired. Okay, so let's connect real quick. Here you will enter your password, and well, it looks like nothing is here, but actually if we scroll down, we can see that our LXQT desktop is perfectly fine, right? So, and moreover, if I, for example, start the Godot, it will actually be accelerated, you see. For example, well, besides the thing that it is quite fast, faster than it will be without acceleration in editor, if I actually run our script here, our game here, you will notice that it is successfully connected to my graphics card here, right? So everything is fine. Everything is actually fine. However, how do we actually connect our OBS to this? You can ask me. Well, the answer is, of course, if you screencast this, this is not really, this won't be really 1080p. Well, the answer is again quite simple. Let's go back to our OBS, and let's go to our another screen capture here. Let's go to advanced settings. Let's go to Xserver 1, right? And here it is. It is our Xserver 1, right? With our Godot. Okay. And everything is fine. Now, if we disable our screen capture here, you will see my perfectly 1080 bit 80p screen here, and I can show you anything, right? They can play games even, and whatever. And it has not a bad latency, right? So everything is quite fine. I guess this covers it, and I hope that it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.